G'day Magpie fans, Heath Shaw here with the Black and White show, hanging with the theme of the All-Australian. A few boys were nominated and selected in that team this week, so we're going to go with that theme and we're going to go interview some players now. Here we are with an actual All-Australian, two-time All-Australian, and you know what, it wouldn't even have been a good night for you because you knew you were a shoo-in.
No, it was quite a surprise, mate, yeah.
I'm sure it was a very big surprise. You win 7 awards, probably going to win the Brownlow. Didn't think you could squeeze into the All-Australian midfield?
Yeah, it's probably just a bit lucky, mate, yeah.
Magpie fans, we're here with the great number 22, Steele Sidebottom. Steele, how are you today?
I'm great, thanks.
We've got another massive Collingwood player. He's so big, I'm going to take a step up here, so I feel taller than him. We've got Ben Reid here, centre-half back of the century. How you going, mate?
How you good, mate? Yeah.
We've got the 50-game veteran here, Sharad Wellingham. Sharad, 50 games this week. Well done, mate.
What do you want me to do with my hands?
Put them down. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Hopefully I can get out there and do my best.
We have Dane Beams, the tattooed half-forward flank, come midfielder, come centre-half back. Dane, how are you today?
Come DI King.
DI King as well. How are you today, mate?
Good.
Going on the theme of All-Australian, we wanted to ask you a few questions. Who is the All-Australian for sitting in the spa after training?
Daisy.
Daisy's the best?
Daisy's in there for a long time after training.
He likes to wrinkle up a bit.
Oh, Dale Thomas for sure.
Dale Thomas.
Loves it. He's a border log half the time, I think.
I think he'll have to put one in his house when he's renovating.
Definitely be Dale Thomas, I'd say.
Yeah, he's been popular with the voters. We've interviewed 50 to 60 people and they've all said Dale Thomas, so you're on the ball there. Well done.
But he doesn't get his hair wet. You'd know.
Yeah, because
He stopped chewing.
costs a lot of money. Yeah. Okay. I think you would be up there, Dane. I think you enjoy the spa.
Yeah. I love the spa, don't
You have a spa at home?
Yeah.
No spa, so that's why you like to enjoy, sit around, tell a few stories with the boys.
Yeah, share some war stories, mate. Dale Thomas is not bad in there.
Yeah, he's been very popular with it.
As he gets quite wrinkly.
Yeah. You're up there.
Hey,
A little bit.
who nominated me?
No one. All-Australian for fashion. You've got your fashion label sort of coming out in the next 10 years.
It's coming.
So who would you want to model some of your clothes?
Probably Keefy, I reckon.
Lachlan Keefe.
Yeah.
Tevez.
Yeah, I reckon.
The big fella.
I reckon, yeah.
Big tall frame.
Yeah, I reckon
he
he's
looks
got
good in a
lean.
t-shirt.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp dresser, mate. I think he'd look good in our kits.
Probably Jack. Jack's just come late, I think. I think they're starting to call him Johnny Drama.
Johnny Drama. Yeah, he stepped up a bit over the last couple of months. Maybe the influence of a girlfriend, maybe.
Yeah, could be right, mate.
Sharad would have to be that one.
Probably Sharad. Well, thinks he's probably the best at fashion.
Thinks he's the best. So he's not necessarily the best. He just thinks he's pretty cool the way he goes about it.
He can sort of pull anything off, really, Sharad.
Sometimes wears his girlfriend's midriff tops to training, which is a bit interesting.
Yeah, well, I think they're pretty close, those two, so it wouldn't surprise me if they wear each other's clothes.
Paul Lucuria. Or does that have to be a listed player?
That doesn't have to be listed. Anyone you
Around the club?
Yeah.
Or Ben Reid.
Ben Reid. He actually nominated you.
For being able to put clothes on.
Paul Lucuria, trying to pull off the Alex Perry look. I really like that. All-Australian. Who is All-Australian? Who is the All-Australian for eating? Someone who likes to eat a lot or continuously eating.
Very, very easy.
Who's that?
Travis Cloak.
Travis Cloak. He's got such a fine, defined figure.
He does, but he chucks half Anne's lunch on the bloody plate and then finishes in about 2 seconds as well and goes back in seconds.
Yeah, Blairy for sure. Blairy's eating obviously before training, and then before weights he'll always sneak a few sandwiches or something in while Annie's not looking. So yeah, Blairy.
Such a little man. He eats a lot, you reckon?
He does. I don't know where it all goes, mate.
Might go to his feet or his head or something.
Harry.
Harry O'Brien, he enjoys his food,
Not bad on the
different
fang.
types of food.
Oh, I think that's an obvious one, mate. Lee Brown, I'd say.
Lee Brown, he's actually hadn't got a nomination before that, but he is a big human.
He is a big human.
He has 3 to 4 lunches a day.
Brent McCaffrey.
Brett McCaffrey's got a nomination before. He's got slid under the radar. He must just sit there in the lunch room and just eat.
Yeah, well, I tend to eat lunch with him a little bit, and he doesn't have much presentation about his lunch. He swacks on there, but there's a fair bit on the plate.
Good to hear, Brent. Looking after yourself. Well done, mate. All Australian for looking at themselves in the mirror.
Well, you'd actually be surprised. He's walked right behind the camera. His name's Ben Reid.
Ben Reid. There's a theme of you is Ben Reid this week.
Yeah, it's everything. Ben Reid.
Brady. Every time he does weights, he's always looking in the mirror, playing with his top and look at himself. So
We've had a guy who's streets ahead of everyone else, who's been nominated by 3 people, all for the same sort. There he is. There's the man again. Ben Reid, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah, no, he's pretty happy with himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his brothers played 1 game and it's better than him.
That'd be Ben Reid.
Ben Reid has...
He has this little thing where when he's doing weights, he sort of like rolls the sleeves up like this and he walks around like with his sleeves a bit like that. And
We have noticed that, and 3 people have nominated him, and all of them have said exactly the same thing. He rolls up the sleeve.
he does the tricep ones, and then when he's looking, he looks and does like a little look to his mirror, and then he rolls the sleeve up like that.
So do you think he should spend a bit more time working on his defensive skills and maybe his kicking instead of look at himself in the mirror?
Oh, yeah, it'd be great. Or just buy a shirt that fits him, I suppose.
Good point. Ben Reid, look at himself in the mirror. Concentrate on your footy, son. And I just want to warn you, you've been nominated for this by our previous guest, so you're on the board. Who do you want to nominate for All Australian looking themselves in the mirror?
I never look at myself in the mirror. Probably Nathan Brown.
Nathan Brown, you're going with the fellow defender. You're not sticking up for him, you're going against him.
I'm sticking up for him as well because
He's a good looking guy.
he's not a bad looking bloke, Brownie.
One person that I thought people would nominate, no one's nominated yet.
Who's that?
Scott Pendlebury. I thought he would be a certainty. He walks around with his shirt off, looks at himself in the mirror 3-4 times a minute. I thought he'd be up there.
He looks at himself in all the glass around he doesn't actually look at himself in the mirror. Reedy is constantly in the bathroom looking in the mirror.
That's why Pendles will never leave the Westpac Centre, because it used to be the glass house. Thanks, Joe. Bye-bye. Bye. Collingwood fans, thanks for joining us on another edition of the Black and White Show, All Australian special. It was good to have me, and I'm a really good host, and hopefully I'll get another gig at it next week before a grand final. Bye. Well, Dane, congratulations on All Australians. Cheers. And good luck this week's, and I love yous alls.
Thanks, mate.
See you, mate.